Do not let anyone take away the love of God from you.
Joy, have you ever felt like people slowly drain your love for God?
Yes, especially when they judge you more than they pray for you.
Lately, I feel tired. Not of God, but of people who claim to know Him.
That tiredness is dangerous if you don't handle it carefully.
They hurt me, Lonnie. They twisted scripture to justify their cruelty.
Many people use God's name but don't carry His heart.
Sometimes I wonder if loving God is worth this pain.
Don't let wounded people rewrite your relationship with God.
But they made me feel like God was disappointed in me.
God's love isn't cancelled by human opinions.
Then why does their voice echo louder than His sometimes?
Because pain shouts, but truth whispers.
I stopped praying the way I used to.
That's how the enemy starts, disconnecting you slowly.
I didn't notice until my heart became cold.
The goal is never to make you hate God, just to make you drift.
I don't want to lose His love.
You won't, unless you hand it over to bitterness.
So what do I do when people break my spirit?
Run back to God, not away from Him.
You left early today. Something wrong.
I couldn't breathe in there anymore.
Church shouldn't feel like a prison.
Every smile feels fake. Every word feels sharp.
Who hurt you?
People who claim they love God.
And now you're angry with God.
I don't know, maybe.
That's the trap, confusing God with His followers.
But they speak for Him, don't they?
No, God speaks for Himself through His Word.
Then why did He let them wound me?
Because He allows free will, not free damage to your destiny.
It still hurts.
Pain doesn't mean absence, sometimes it means pruning.
I feel like quitting everything spiritual.
That's exactly what the enemy wants.
I'm tired of fighting.
Rest, but don't resign from God's love.
I don't want my love for God stolen by people. Helen has changed.
Yes, pain has been whispering lies to her.
She used to glow with faith.
That glow attracted both admiration and attack.
Why do people attack what shines?
Because darkness hates exposure.
I fear she'll walk away from God.
God is closer to her now than ever.
Then why does she feel abandoned?
Feelings don't always reflect spiritual reality.
What if she lets bitterness win?
Then love grows cold, just like scripture warned.
People forget that offense is a spiritual weapon.
Yes, one designed to separate hearts from God.
How do we help her?
By reminding her that God's love isn't fragile.
Humans failed her, not God.
Exactly. God remains faithful even when people don't.
I'll pray that she sees clearly again.
And that no one steals her love for God.
Joy, I tried praying tonight, but my words felt empty.
Empty prayers are still heard by a full God.
I felt like God was silent.
Silence doesn't mean absence.
What if I've disappointed Him too much?
God's love doesn't expire because of weakness.
The voices keep replaying in my head.
Whose voices, God's or people's?
People's, but they sound so convincing.
That's how doubt disguises itself as truth.
They said if God loved me, I wouldn't be suffering.
Then they forgot the cross.
Sometimes I feel unworthy to even call His name.
Worthiness was settled by grace, not performance.
I'm scared my love for God is dying.
Love doesn't die overnight, it fades when neglected.
How do I revive it?
Return to the secret place, not the public noise.
Will God still receive me?
He's been waiting with open arms.
You don't come around much anymore.
I needed space, from people and from church.
Did church hurt you?
Yes, deeply.
And now you're pulling away from God.
I don't want to, but the shame is heavy.
Shame never comes from God.
They made me feel like I wasn't good enough.
Accusation is the enemy's language.
But they used Bible verses.
Scripture without love becomes a weapon.
I started believing God was angry with me.
God disciplines in love, not in condemnation.
I stopped reading my Bible.
That's how the accuser keeps control.
I feel so far from God.
Distance is a feeling, not a fact.
What if I can't find my way back?
One honest prayer is enough to reopen the door.
Then I'll try again tonight.
You look like someone who wrestled all night.
I did, between fear and faith.
And who won?
Faith, but barely.
Bare faith is still faith.
I realized I blamed God for people's cruelty.
Many do that without noticing.
I forgot who God really is.
Then remember, He is love itself.
Not judgment.
Love first, correction second.
I miss feeling close to Him.
Closeness begins with honesty.
I told Him I was angry.
And He didn't leave.
No, I felt peace instead.
That's the proof you're still loved.
I won't let anyone take this away again.
Guard your heart and your view of God.
I choose God, despite people. You've been quiet today. I'm thinking, deeply, about God. About how I almost let people redefine Him for me.
That's a dangerous place to be.
I believed their anger was God's anger.
God's love is not expressed through cruelty.
I started fearing him instead of trusting him.
Fear that pushes you away is not from God.
I forgot that love draws near.
Pain distorted your view, not your faith.
I feel ashamed for doubting him.
God is not threatened by your questions.
I'm learning to separate God from people.
That separation brings healing.
I feel his love again, slowly.
Love returns when truth is restored.
I don't want bitterness in my heart.
Bitterness steals intimacy with God.
I choose healing over hurt.
You seem stronger today.
I am, not because people changed, but because I did.
That's growth.
I realized guarding God's love in my heart is my responsibility.
Not everyone deserves access to your spirit.
I used to absorb every word they spoke.
Words can wound if you give them power.
I'm learning to filter voices.
God's voice should be the loudest.
I won't allow manipulation anymore.
Especially spiritual manipulation.
I set boundaries without guilt now.
Boundaries protect love.
I won't walk away from God because of humans.
That decision saved your faith.
I almost lost everything that mattered.
But God held you even when you were weak.
His love didn't change, mine was shaken.
And now it's rooted again.
No one will take this love from me.
You look different from the first night we talked here.
I feel different, lighter.
What changed?
I stopped allowing offense to sit in my heart.
Offense poisons love quietly.
I forgave them, even without apologies.
Forgiveness frees the forgiver first.
I fell back in love with God.
He never stopped loving you.
I see that now.
People can fail, but God remains constant.
I won't compare God to humans again.
That's wisdom.
I choose love daily, even when it's hard.
Love guarded becomes unshakable.
My heart is no longer fragile.
Because truth strengthened it.
I belong to God, not people's opinions.
And no one can take that away.
You seem peaceful today.
I am, not because life is perfect, but because my heart is settled.
Settled in what?
In God's love.
That's a powerful place to stand.
I used to let people shake my faith.
But now,
Now I know my roots are deeper than opinions.
roots determine survival during storms.
I almost uprooted myself because of offense.
Many do without realizing it.
I thought leaving God would ease the pain.
But it only deepens the wound.
God healed me without blaming me.
That's love, restorative, not destructive.
I learned that God's love doesn't fluctuate.
Humans change, God remains.
I'm no longer afraid of disappointment.
Because love has cast out fear.
I am rooted, and I will not be moved.
You've stopped talking about the pain.
Because it no longer controls me.
That means healing has taken place.
What once wounded me now teaches me.
That's maturity.
I understand now that people are imperfect vessels.
But God is a perfect source.
I won't drink poison and blame the well again.
That realization saves many believers.
I'll warn others not to confuse God with people.
Your story will rescue hearts.
I don't want anyone to lose God because of offense.
Offense is subtle but deadly.
Love must be guarded intentionally.
Especially the love of God.
My pain has become my testimony.
And your testimony glorifies God.
I survived what almost destroyed my faith.
Because God held you through it all.
And I will never forget that.
This feels like a new chapter.
It is, a chapter written with wisdom.
What lesson will you carry forward?
Never allow anyone to stand between me and God.
That's a lifelong decision.
I choose love over bitterness.
Even when people fail you.
Especially then.
God's love has kept you.
And it will keep me forever.
Nothing can separate us from His love.
Not betrayal, not pain, not disappointment.
You've grown stronger through the storm.
Storms don't destroy rooted hearts.
What will you tell those who are hurting now?
Don't let anyone take away the love of God from you.
That message will heal many.
God is too precious to lose over people.
And His love is worth guarding.
Always.
Never let human failure make you doubt divine love. God's love is too sure to lose.